Alright folks, well we'll carry on now taking a look at what SQLiteAdmin can do for you as far as maintaining your data in the database. So we've got artists, we've got CDs, we've got tracks. I just want to digress slightly for a second. You might remember in an earlier video we set up these views, one of them called track info, which displayed artist name, CD title, track name and track rating. So now we've got some data in there, we can see what happens with that view. So instead of typing all this in, well, first of all I'm going to go to the SQL tool, and here you can type in raw SQL statements and have them executed. So I'm just going to type in select star from track info instead of all that stuff that was in the track info view. Click the execute button and here we get all our stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tracks. You contrast that with the browse view where the tracks have all got foreign keys linking to other tables. SQL select statement actually prints things out for you. Now you'll notice that some of these names are truncated, and that's because of the way that these commands are interpreted by the SQLite 3 command line tool, and I'm going to get into how to use that a bit more later in another video. Okay, so let's take a look at this stuff here for a second. Let's say now that I wanted to change the track rating on some tracks. So I could go into Bex Bolero, edit it, change the track rating to 4. Okay, but let's say I've got several tracks that I want to assign a rating, the same rating to. So I could go and I could select these 2 tracks and edit them both together. And what happens when you edit multiple rows like this is you don't see the existing values because they could be different, or certainly would be different in the different rows. But whatever you type into here is updated into the selected rows. So I'm going to give these tracks a rating of 5. Apply that, and then we've got both our tracks with a rating of 5. Same with deleting. You can delete one row or multiples. I'm not going to delete stuff at this point. Spent too much time typing all that in there. So that's basically covered most of the features there. It's pretty straightforward. This certainly isn't meant as an end-user tool, obviously, but it's a very quick way of getting test data in there for your application, or making little one-off fixes that need to be done from time to time because an application didn't work quite right, any of that sort of thing. Okay, so let's a little bit more about the information up here in this list. It's all sorted quite nicely at the moment by the track ID, which happens to correspond to the CD ID and track number because that's the way I entered things. But if you can click on any of these headers to sort them by that particular column. So if I wanted to sort these by the track name, I would just click on there and they'll be in descending alphabetical order. Click again and they're in ascending alphabetical order. If I want to sort them by track time, sort them once, click once, sorry, and they come out in ascending order. Click again and I get the longest track first. Same with the track rating, get them that way. or that way. So that's sorting. I think I'll leave it at that for this video. I've got more to talk about in the next video. I'm going to start talking about filtering the data.